If you need to give someone else access to a Namecheap domain without handing over your full login details, this video will walk you through the safest way to do it step by step. I'm going to show you how to share access to a Namecheap domain with another user, what permissions you can choose, and how they accept the invitation correctly. This is perfect if you work with a developer, a website manager, or anyone who needs to handle DNS settings for your domain. And before we get started, if this video helps you out, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more simple tech tutorials. Alright, let's dive in. First, before you even log in, make sure the other person has their own separate Namecheap account. This is important because you should never share your main account password with someone else just to give them access to a domain. A separate account keeps your domain secure and makes it much easier to control exactly what they can and cannot do. If they don't already have a Namecheap account, ask them to create one first. Once that's ready, log into your own Namecheap account. After you're signed in, look for the domain list option. This is where Namecheap shows all of the domains that are currently connected to your account. From there, find the domain you want to share access to and click Manage next to that domain. Now, you'll be taken into the settings for that specific domain. On this page, look for the Sharing and Transfer tab. This tab is where Namecheap lets you manage who can access the domain and what level of control they have. Click on it and then find the Share Access section. In the Share Access area, you'll see a field called New Manager. This is where you enter the other user's Namecheap username or the email address associated with their Namecheap account. Make sure you enter the correct details so the invitation goes to the right person. After that, click Add. Next, Namecheap will ask you to choose the permissions you want to give them. This is one of the most important parts of the process because it lets you stay in control. For example, you might allow them to manage DNS and host records if they only need to update website settings. You can give them just the access they need without giving them full ownership of the domain. Select the permissions carefully based on what you want them to do. Once the permissions are selected, Namecheap will ask you to enter your account password to confirm the change. This is just an extra security step to make sure it's really you authorizing access. Type in your password and continue. After that, what happens next depends on the other user's settings. If they have not enabled automatic invitation acceptance, Namecheap will send them an email invitation instead. At that point, they will need to log into their own Namecheap account and click the confirmation link in the same browser. That part is very important because the invitation has to be accepted from the correct account and browser session. Once they accept the invitation, the domain will appear inside their Namecheap account, but only with the permissions that you granted. That means they can work on the parts of the domain you allowed, while you still keep full control over everything else. It's a clean and secure way to collaborate without compromising your account, and that's it. You now know how to share access to a Namecheap domain with another user the right way. If this tutorial helped, please give it a like, subscribe for more helpful guides, and I'll see you in the next one.